Zorin OS, the Linux distro that makes switching from Windows feel natural. If you're one of the many people staring at an older PC that runs Windows 10 just fine, but won't qualify for Windows 11, you're not alone. With Windows 10 support ending, a lot of perfectly usable hardware risks becoming obsolete. The good news? You don't have to buy new equipment or stick with an unsupported OS. Zorin OS offers a smooth, approachable way to breathe new life into that hardware while keeping the familiar feel of a traditional desktop.
So, why Zorin OS stands out for Windows users? Zorin OS is a Linux distribution based on Ubuntu LTS, designed specifically with Windows and macOS users in mind. The latest version, Zorin OS 18.1, released around April 2026, builds on a solid Ubuntu 24.04 foundation and receives updates and security patches until at least June 2029. What makes it special is its focus on familiarity without imitation. Right out of the box, the default layout includes a bottom panel, taskbar, a start menu-style app launcher, and system tray elements placed where Windows users naturally look. You can easily customize the desktop appearance through the built-in Zorin Appearance tool, which lets you switch between layouts resembling Windows 7, 10, 11, macOS, or even a more modern GNOME-style interface. This flexibility helps reduce the intimidation factor for first-time Linux users.
Now let's talk about the easy transition features. Windows app compatibility. One of the biggest barriers to switching is losing access to favorite programs. Zorin includes optional Windows app support, powered by Wine, and tools like Bottles, allowing you to run many EXE and MSI files with a double click. It's not perfect. Complex or heavily integrated apps may need alternatives or tinkering, but it covers a surprising number of everyday tools. Recent updates have improved detection for popular apps and now suggest native Linux equivalents where available. Software management. Forget diving straight into the terminal. Zorin features a user-friendly software store, similar to an app store, for browsing, installing, and updating applications. It supports Flatpak, Snap, .deb packages, and more, making it easy to find alternatives to Windows programs.
Hardware and performance. It runs efficiently on older machines, often feeling snappier than Windows on the same hardware. Low system requirements, around 2 GB RAM minimum, 4 GB recommended, and good driver support, including explicit NVIDIA options, make it practical for reviving older PCs. Dual booting alongside Windows is also straightforward if you want a safety net. Daily maintenance. Updates, drivers, and system settings are handled through familiar graphical interfaces. While the full power of Linux and the terminal is available underneath, you rarely need it for routine tasks.
Now, about the pros and cons to consider. Pros: highly polished and beginner-friendly interface. Strong privacy focus with minimal telemetry. Excellent for extending the life of older hardware. Customizable and attractive desktop options. Good community and official documentation. Cons: not every Windows app will run flawlessly. Expect to find native Linux alternatives for the best experience. LibreOffice for Microsoft Office, etc. Some advanced features and extra layouts are behind the paid Pro version, a one-time purchase. Like most Linux distros, certain niche hardware or enterprise software might require extra setup. Compared to other beginner-friendly options like Linux Mint, which offers a very stable traditional Cinnamon desktop, or plain Ubuntu, Zorin often feels more premium and Windows-like out of the gate, especially for users who value visual familiarity and customization.
Now, let's talk about the real-world experience. Many users report that Zorin turns an aging laptop or desktop into a responsive daily driver again. Everyday tasks like web browsing, office work, media consumption, and light photo editing work smoothly. For power users, the underlying Ubuntu base provides access to a vast ecosystem of software and tools. It's not a perfect Windows clone, nor does it claim to be. Instead, it respects what you already know while introducing the benefits of Linux. Better performance on modest hardware, enhanced security, no forced updates or ads, and true ownership of your system.
Now, should you try Zorin OS? If you're looking for a low-risk way to explore Linux on hardware that still has life in it, Zorin OS is one of the most welcoming options available in 2026. Download the free Core Edition from the official site, zorin.com, try it live from a USB drive without installing, and see how it feels. You can always dual boot or install alongside your current setup. Switching operating systems is a big step, but Zorin makes it feel less like a complete restart and more like upgrading to a faster, cleaner, and more private environment, while keeping the comforts of a desktop you already understand.
Whether you're motivated by security concerns, performance, privacy, or simply keeping older hardware useful, Zorin OS provides a natural on-ramp into the Linux world. Give it a spin. You might be surprised how quickly it becomes your new favorite.
Thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for daily videos. Bye.